Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday night. It's single mate league time. Hello, Big Daz, 420, Hayes, Javs. Javs is in. Who have we got in the chat? We've got Lee, Azza, Wilkie, Fat Man, Dorian. Welcome, guys. There's going to be some hectic racing, I think, going ahead. I don't think I've got any sound. I can't hear anything. Can't hear anything from my PC. Things don't seem to be working properly. Let's find out why. I can definitely see my audio, so the mic is picking up. Dorian's coming in. Let's find out why I can't hear anything. Wireless headset. Yeah, let me just try some clicky buttons. Oh, we've got audio. Everything is good. Nothing is a drama. Let's increase volume. There we go. So in terms of... share it again. So yes, Big Daz made me a skin for the GT3 League. And I'm just having terrible trouble finding it on the PlayStation thing. It's a shocker. Doesn't matter what you type, it finds 21 skins, but not the one I'm looking for. So happy days. Where are we? We're at Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta today. And Dorian's Mazda's all white. Oh, that's good to know. I haven't done that either, have I? I've got to. I should normally start with the results from today's, or from Friday's. So let's oh great, loads of emails just loaded in, kicked in on top of it. Let's do what we should do. Again, lack of preparation prevents poor performance. And I'll do the chat room in a second. Service filling up, which is good to see. Let's just bang this in. I'm a little bit behind the game because of the usual things. It's Tuesday night, it's a work night, so I've been running, chasing, doing various bits and pieces. Seat is installed. Don't like to show the logo, but there it is. Don't do that too often. Where are we going? We're going here. Post a picture. Not that one. That one. And then we can show it on here, can't we? Once it's uploaded, of course. Is it going to be posted? Yes, there it is. Happy days. So from Friday, no changes. Only had a couple of requests to check things. So our rather poorer performance didn't end up too bad. 6th place isn't such a shocking place to be. Just tucked in behind Big Popper with 5 points lead. There's Kian Morris. Welcome. Damo in 4th. Triple in 3rd. Big Bad Barry in 2nd. And Seb in 1st. Seb, unfortunately, is not with us tonight. I do hope everything is well with him, but he's not able to join us tonight for the race, which is a shame. But there we go. There's event 1 complete. Only 5 out of the 6 rounds count. We still get the drop round in that one. So, the big race for today. This is League 2. Let's just remind ourselves where we are in terms of positions. I've got to load this up again, haven't I? Let's just remind us, and then I'll start the chat up. Not that. There it is. So after the last one, Heathen will have dropped out of this one as well. He won't be joining us anymore. Ginger Gandhi down there at the bottom. No disrespect. Gives chance for Mikey to accelerate away up the leaderboard, doesn't it? Which is decent. Evening, Seth and on. I'm tied with 8 in 7th place with Fat Man. And there's no priority there. It's just age before beauty. I came first, of course, didn't I? Jav's there in 6th, Chippy in 5th, Big Popper 4th, Damo 3rd, Seb in 2nd again. Seb's not with us tonight, and Triple in 1st. So Big Popper looks to be the man to beat here today. We'll have to find out if that's the case. Let's start the chat before people start getting angsty. They won't do that though, will they? There we go. No, I'm not selecting players. I'm doing that. That's Mike's party. What's that about? Widdowmaker Racing. Party. Start party. If I do it on Mike's party, people can't join. But there we go. We're all up. Speaker. Yeah, everything's good. I've not got my Twitch open. Is there anybody? Ah, Karim's in. Welcome, Karim. Welcome. Sorry, I was just chatting to the other screen. Twitch doesn't seem to be very friendly with me at the moment. It doesn't seem to like my new setup, but hey ho. Hopefully you can all hear me. I've had a bit of a issue with sound. One of our members is struggling to make out my voice over the top of the car. So I've just had a tweak of the audio today, so you'll have to let me know if there's any changes, if it's not good or if it's bad. So we'll see where it goes. It might be the new mic that might be the problem. We'll have to see whether that's the case. Track tyres needs to be hard. Yes. Let's go and put some laps in. So this is brand new driving position for me. New seat, new chair, new position, lower in the setup, more reclined. I want to sit it up, I think. My steering wheel is in a different position. Good evening, Ken. And Scampy. Bit of an audio cut out there. Not very loud. Don't know why that is. It might be audio from... there that might be a little bit quiet. Yeah, seem to be doing good, my friend, thank you. So with the new seat we've changed sitting position and angle, we've changed height. I've had to lower all my monitors, had to change the position of the steering wheel. I still think it's a little bit far away. Car's a shocker. No turbo. Game sounds are low, okay. Let's give it a bit of a tweak, because it's quiet for me. That's picked up a little bit. Let me push my voice up a little bit, which was where the complaint is they can't hear my voice over the engine sound. Let's see how that goes. I can hear it better. Lee says perfect. Hopefully that'll be the case. I've just pushed my audio up so it's 0 decibel, which probably is about the right place it should be, to be honest. And then we're at -25. Look at that penalty. We're going to see a lot of them today, I'm afraid. We're going to see a lot. And hopefully we get to spend that penalty before the next lap. Ken finally got the missing gold in Master International 8. Alright. Found a way of getting faster. Superb. Nice one, Ken. I've actually got a cushion spacer underneath my butt. to help me sit in this chair, but I've got a funny feeling I don't need it. It's feels like the back of my shoulders are too high and I'm not sat in the seat, so I might just see if I can hook it out, get my fat ass out of it. Oh, without standing on a cable and killing myself. We might have to put that back. You never know. Actually, that feels a bit more snug and the back of the seat seems better. I'll get out that way of that car is the one. That actually feels better. I haven't got something stuck in the middle of my back now. There we go. But the seat's cold. It's not warm like my old one. This is a resin seat. I say resin. It's moulded. There's only three that we don't know. 3 people that started the season aren't racing today. So there's a couple of gaps, I think. Oh, Christ alive. Wasn't looking, I was looking at the amount of people in the lap. Yeah, there we go. Frustration station has arrived. Stressful week this week with house move, house buying thing going on. It's they say it's one of the most stressful things you can ever do. Buying and selling of houses in the UK. Not made easy by solicitors, so not made easy by the people buying your house. But there we go, that's the way it is. Big Popper is in. Dutch. Good evening, Dutch. I've seen him arrive somewhere. Is the chat not opened? I'm sure I've started the chat. Yeah, it is. I just can't hear anybody. Is my volume dead? My volume on my phone was off. Sorry, gentlemen. I can't hear anybody in there anyway.
No, we didn't know you couldn't hear us.
No,
Yeah, that's it.
I can now hear you. There we go. So I couldn't. My volume was off. I didn't realise the volume was off. So got you now. But we're going to be around about 3 people down today, I would think. There's another penalty. Let's get out of the way of this guy. What started out as a pretty full lobby is dwindling, unfortunately. Rob has joined us, very good. It's still not too late. You can still get 5 races in and complete a full season today. If you were to join today, you'd get a full season in. The steering wheel feels much better actually when I've not got the cushion in. Actually sticking in the side. Yeah, that's me ribs. I've got damage on the rear. How did I get that? Oh, have I been... Oh, sorry, mate. My fault. Apologies. Oh, you've been doing it this week, have you? Did you? Yeah. The last time we moved in here, we had a situation where it was a brand new house being built. So this was built off the builder. We bought it through the solicitor. Why did my penalty not scrub? Anyway, the handover was officially supposed to be 12 o'clock. Get the keys off the builder. I arrived at 12:30 because I wasn't too bothered with the van, and sat outside until 5:30 for the builders to come out, saws and hammers and all sorts of stuff under their arm, and hand me the keys and said, well, you didn't have to be sat outside putting pressure on. And it was like, come on dude, you've had the money in your bank since 12 o'clock. What else am I supposed to do? But well, thankfully I've always done the move myself in terms of a van and move all the stuff. Good evening, Simon. I've always done that, and it's probably because when I grew up with the military thing, we never had the removals guys. We always did it ourselves and packed boxes and stuff, so it's never that much of a drama. But now I'm getting older and fatter and less able to jump up and down the stairs quite so often. I might need some help this time. Yeah. 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 Well, my missus, when she was a younger lady, she moved from one street in Clacton to another street in Clacton and just put everything on the bed and pushed the bed round on its wheels. So yeah, that sounds alright. But yeah, we're going to be moving a fair way, I guess. Still got to find somewhere to go to. But we'll have to do it. Needs to have done it, really. It's the first thing I look at. Don't care how many bedrooms it's got. What's the internet like? Yeah, I just... Can you imagine going back to... I couldn't imagine going back to 30 meg, and that's not being a snob. It's just... It takes seconds to download something now. If I had to wait 50... it'd do me. And if I remember going to bed sometimes, starting a download and getting up in the morning thinking, why isn't that finished? Now... Yeah. Yeah, and that's what frightens me. That's what frightens me. The internet infrastructure in the UK is not brilliant yet. But it's not good. PS4 for load time's exactly the same, isn't it? Exactly the same. No, but we're spoilt, aren't we, really? We're spoilt for what it is. It's a third world... It's a first world problem, isn't it? It really is. It's... Right. Yeah, we didn't get fibre for the first 3 years. We all remember dial-up, yeah. Dory's Chippy's just nipped in, look. 10th and half. Chippy's top of the tree. Changed down there, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, exactly that, Simon. You can do that, can't you? Don't think I'd be brave enough to do that though. Oh, it's ridiculous. I was half a second up on that lap time. Evening, Damo. Brand's actually on the time trial, Scampy. Yeah, we conquered that on Sunday. I don't think we need to go back there again. We could probably go faster, just like with every one. I set a much faster optimal, but I generally don't think I'll be able to do my optimal. Don't change down here. Well, if you've got a 38.8, you should be alright, Scampy, I think. Somebody said a 38.8 would get you in. If you get less than a 38.8. I don't know if it's moved any since I did it on Sunday, but I think we charged. I pushed for a 37. I got the 37, so. But you knew that, didn't you? Because that's what you pushed me for. You got a 38.7. Yeah, you should be fine. Sam says it ain't going to move much, so just chucking Sam under the bus there with his declaration. So if you don't make it, go see Sam. It wasn't me. Oops. Poor Sam. I was joking. That was a terrible corner bit, Widow. Come on. Just... oh, yeah. Yeah. That's going to be tonight, isn't it? I can tell. A lack of concentration produces penalty. Every time. Come on. Dodo's in second. Good stuff, Dodo. My assumption is you're on hard still. Did I just get an extra half a second? No, I didn't, did I? That was pretty nailed on, but I'm going to get held back here, aren't I? The yellow bar's going to start any time now. Shouldn't have changed down. See if we can put in a sort of decent lap this time round. Come on. Hey Hayden, welcome. Hope you're well, my friend. Now that winter's on its way for you boys down in the south, our summer's heading our way now, thankfully. There's a delay on YouTube, is there? Are you watching on Twitch then? This is doing my nutting. Is removing rear wing allowed? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, anything, you're allowed to change anything you like. I've got to get better today. I'm really finding this chair quite uncomfortable. You're spectating in the lobby. Oh, I see. Yeah, then you're going to be 100% up to date, aren't you? 100%. No need to thank me. No need to thank me at all. Finding this pesky thing a little bit awkward. Dropping down the times again. Oh, we have a judge in, do we? What's his name? Is it been? I can't remember his name. The fellow that wears the bed sheet and the tea towel on his head. What's it called? Bin Ali, the head of the FIA, the one that keeps falling out with Max. Send us a photograph, Lee, of you dressed as FIA man. I sat in this chair for a couple of hours last night and it never felt as uncomfortable as this. Feeling really uncomfortable, but saying that, my wife's downstairs with flu and I've started sneezing and coughing like a good one today, and I wonder if I've got a bit of a chest infection starting. And my ribs are feeling pretty tender. Get the excuses in early, that's what they say. So she got the final letter discharging her from hospital Friday last week. It's well, it's not. She has got a disease. Yeah, she's confirmed as having a disease, and she's been referred back to a GP for treatment. So it's manageable. It's It's not life-threatening by any means. It's many people suffer with the condition she's got, but that's right. It's not debilitating at all. It just means she has to watch her diet. And which woman doesn't watch her diet or waffles about being on a diet or whatever? So I'll just have to suffer the consequences of salad, won't I? And you know, that kind of thing. Well, she's not going to cook two things, one for me and one for her. So there we go. I'll just have to cook instead, won't I? And force it. Yeah, but it's got to be the other way. Happy husband, happy wife. That's what. Yeah. We'll see. Ben Suleiman, is that his name? That could be it. That's Lee tonight. Lee Ben Suleiman. That's him. Right, going to concentrate and see if we can put a decent lap in. As the sun goes down. I think we should be able to kick off pretty much on schedule for kind of 1:15-ish today. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to nip into the pits this time round, put a pair of softies on and have a couple of laps on soft. And that'll be us ready for qualifying. We'll do a quick tour of the liveries, have a look at everybody. I have actually seen the sun go down on licence tests. Yes, some of the licence tests I did for a good 3 or 4 hours at some points, and they do go change of circumstance. Too right, Lee. Who doesn't fall out with Max? Yeah. Oh, Fat Man's got a stop-go penalty. I shouldn't pass on the penalties. That should be done formally by the official, which he did do. I'm sure Fat Man's not reading YouTube though. Fat Man's ordering his kebab for later. See if we can do 3 or 4 laps on these tyres. Give ourselves a good shot at it. Dodo's got #1 spot. That's right. Take his glory away. Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised Dodo doesn't join us in the chat, to be honest. We don't get to hear his dulcet tones. We can't abuse him when he's there, you see. So what I'm hoping for with this new chair is a little bit more positive in the braking zone, because the chair back isn't going to move, and then have to keep putting power into the brake. Hopefully now the brake is just going to be a single stroke, and that's it. That's your lot. Don't have mic, only headphones. Oh, you've got your controller. Your controller works. Ah, you might be PS4 though. I don't know if the PS4 microphone picks it up. Don't like mic from controller. There you go. Excuses in early. There they are. Taught him well. PS5, okay. It's fine. Nobody's forced to join the chat. In this league, anyway. Hey, Keely Ball. It says Ginger Gandhi. Hope you can see this, Dad. She's typing in the chat. What, it's because you got a voice for TV and a face for radio? Is that what we're saying, Lee? Hello, Keely. Welcome to the channel. Do you? I did not know that, Lee, at all. Jimmy! Dead man walking. So JB's just arrived in the channel. He was playing another game just then. There we go. How's about that then? Well, that'll do for a starter, won't it? That'll do. Let's have a check out who's in and who's not and who's what. So we were looking at here. We got Chippy. Chippy's top of the tree, has been all night, or most of the night. I've just unfortunately stole his fastest lap, but he's now pushing hard. A nice gold and black livery in the 420 style. Dodo, brand new livery again this week. Not just all white, but it's got his famous bird on the side. And it looks like some cartoonage. Some Japanese manga style maybe. Not hentai, hopefully. Damo is in a black monster livery. Happy days. Irish flag on the side. There we go. Damo's a second within the lead. So Triple's in the pits, but there he is with his regular black and red livery. Dutch is with us. Dutch is, he's got his animal livery on. Bright yellow, bright green. That's going to be good round here. You'll see him in the night. Fastest lap of 1:44.92. Big Popper, extremely quick round here. He's going to be one to catch today. But in the fastest livery on the track. Always is. Big Daz, another one of the 420 crew, carrying a 420 endorsed emblazoned livery in green and white with black bits and a black back end. Mikey carrying the WMR banner, Dr. Pepper logo. What's the worst that can happen? Dutch is just approaching his rear. JB in a JB Designs livery, of course. Ginger Gandhi just on his first lap out. I think he's been and changed his oil. But do like his livery with the shark mouth. Kind of reminds me of the Hueys from Vietnam. The way they emblazoned down the side. Jav's 420 is a little bit further down the list, but I wonder if he's practicing for the first stint on hards. He's really soft, so 1.5 seconds within the leader. That's pretty decent, and not a slow field. I think that's the thing to point out. Big Daz from 420. We've seen him already, haven't we? Yes, we have. Mikey, we've seen. JB, Ginger Gandhi. Chippy, Dodo, Damo, 420 Dutch. Yeah, we've run. Oh, we didn't see Fat Man, did we? Fat Man's popped out the pits. That's an interesting three-dimensional logo on the back with the shadow that makes it interesting in the night in the night light. JB's got his practice in. Right. We're not far away from starting this first round, are we? Not far away at all. So, we're just 2 minutes away, really. Gonna prep myself up, get my tyres on. If anybody's getting a ciggy or a smoke or a gentleman break, get it now.
Ciggy or smoke sounds like a good idea.
We'll be going live in 2 minutes. Qualifying, sir. We'll be doing the regular qualifying, then a 20-minute race on hard tyres only. Then we'll do a reverse grid 40-minute race on mediums and softs. Now the interesting fact will be whether a one-stop is possible here, like the guys demonstrated at Watkins. I think everybody's going to be trying to push that to start. Just have to see how. Is it sexual? Oh. Nothing. Why? Has it? I could restart the server when we finish this if you want. Has there been a server restart? Has the server restarted at all? Have you noticed? Okay. Okay. Yeah, just well. Yeah, we've gone 21:17 according to the game clock. So, going to give you the 10-second warning, gentlemen. That's the 10-second warning that precedes the 10-second warning. If anybody's not in the room, please let me know. Just have a run down it. Damo's there. Damo, are you in the room? That's a no. Oh, he is back. No, that's Chippy. No, that's Gandhi. There was no Irish lilt there, was there? Okay, I think that's everybody back. So I'm going to hit the 10-second button, and good luck in the qualifying, gentlemen. Use whatever tyres you like. So this is round 2 of the single mate league using the Roadster NRA 22. We're going to go for soft tyres today. I'm not going to put my foot on the brake. There we go. So we get out first. Need to put a decent lap in. We're going to be on full tank of fuel, so back to daylight. Grip's going to be good. Get to go. As you come out the pit, you'll be third gear all the way through there. That's good to note for the race later. Now we demonstrated we can be quite quick. We just also demonstrated that we can punch in a few penalties. So we don't want to do that today. Want to avoid penalties at all cost. It's critical that we make up some of the what we lost from our mistake at Watkins. We failed to put the right tyres on for the last stint, which was a real frustration. But we also got outsmarted by the boys from 420 who had obviously done extensive practice and explored the strategies and found the fastest one, which is always going to be good when you've put the practice in. Try and come off the brake early to let the car roll through. Try and rely on the mechanical grip of the tyres to hold the car through the corner. No lift here. Let the car get through. Ride the curb a little bit. Now it's a bit dodgy if you let the car roll in deep. Fourth gear early. Get back on the gas. Run as much speed as we can. We'll get used to this seat. It will start to soften up a little bit. It's got some quite hard reinforced foam that lines it. Nothing personal though, there's no personal moulding, but I'm hoping with body heat etc and a little bit of my what would you call it, chassis. It might mould the seat a little bit more into me. I think we lost a little bit of time there against the boys behind. I think they caught up coming through those double 90s. So it's a 10-minute qualifying session. We're going to aim to do 3 laps then pit. Really these early laps are all about getting the pace and getting settled in. It's only really once we've changed tyres and been through the pits do we really need to really think about hammering the lap time. So we're in 4th at the minute as everybody comes through the line. They're beating our time, which is no real surprise. We were very casual that first lap. Down to 7th now. That's a good indicator of where we are. Yeah, coming through there in 3rd is not brilliant. Not going to get in anybody's way. Going to interfere with anybody else's line because I've messed up. Just going to do it my own way. 9th place. Impressive stuff. Tyres are still going to be decent. There's probably no need to pit whatsoever. But let's not worry about that. Let's just stick to the routine we know. I reckon these tyres will easily do 10 minutes. In terms of strategy for the races, hards is hards on the 20 minutes. Nobody's with us. We've got a clear track then for now. In terms of the 40-minute race, I think ultimately you've got to go out on hards. You can't waste your softs. Sorry, you've got to go out on mediums. You can't waste your softs on the early laps of being bunched up. I think I need to be able to run 3 laps on softs later in the game. I think later in the race. Feels like 3rd gear so slow coming out of there. We're going to get 2 more laps in by the looks of it. Daz is running a tight line there. We can chase somebody. I think somebody said you need a slip. Yeah, it was Lee that said it. We should be able to just pace off somebody in front of us. That will help us more than slipstream, I think. Use the person in front to act like a ghost. 38.888. That's a decent lap by Chippy. We're only going to get the one more lap in. So we'll probably see us top 5 if we can make top 5. That'd be nice. But I don't think today we're going to be top of the tree. We're a second down, 1.1 down. Ooh, whiskey snap there. A real wristy snap. I think we've put our lap in. I don't think we're going to beat it this time. Half a second down at this point. Triple's put in a better lap, taking him up to 6th. Just outside the draft range. I'm not going to be able to pick anything up there. Time has gone to 0, so everybody passing the finish line now will be confirming their fastest time. We made up 0.2. I don't think that's at risk of us beating anything there. Oh, Daz loses it left off the corner. Might be able to get a little bit of slip off him. Don't know if we'll be able to gain anything at all though. No. So 4th place it is. So as the guys go through the line, they'll confirm their times. Top 5's better than I first anticipated. Hey Amethyst, welcome to the channel. Unfortunately, we will say goodbye. Why can't I do anything to that person? Account suspended or deactivated. There we go. I think Wilkie's beat me to it. Yeah, well done Wilkie, thank you very much sir. Yeah, Chippy is fast. I agree with that 100% as. Let's undo the chat so I can talk again and they can hear me. That looks like everybody's in. Take my screenshots. It's a shame you can't record the old qualifying. I don't know why that is. Bit frustrating that you can't. Yeah, you can, can't you? Using the, as you said the other day, you could do it by just doing the save gameplay, can't you?
Well, no, not so. You can just press the share button twice and it will just start recording.
Yeah, that's true. Why is it not saved the pictures? There they go. I'm just pressing wrong buttons, aren't I? Thank you, Wilkie. Appreciate it, my friend. I do like the way you threw in the ban as well. That was really good. Thank you. Wield that power. Right. Grid will be formed based on the times then. So bottom end of the grid, and I say this in the most delicate way. Ginger Gandhi at the back there, 144. Just new to the league, just new to the environment, so just getting used to things. Mikey with the 140.6. He's not far off the back of the pack at all, is he? Dutch at 140.4. Everybody's within 1.7 seconds of the leader, so the whole field is getting much, much faster. But no detriment to be down with a 140.4. That's progression. Dodo again, first series. Twitch have banned them already. Easy to do. So Dodo's there with a 140.3. Much faster in qualifying, but I think this is the addition of full tank of gas which makes a difference. JB a 140.2, 1.3 seconds back from the leaders. Big Daz 140.9 in 8th. Big Popper in 7th, 140.159. Notice he's carrying a rear wing today, that's interesting. Triple a 140.1, just 0.016 quicker than Big Popper. Damo in 5th, a 140.114, 1.2 seconds back from the leader. It's very, very tight at this point. 4th place is me, 140.040. We did a 138 in quali on softs, in practice on softs, but we did have less than half a tank of fuel, so that extra 1.1 seconds probably is the fuel. Javs 139.9, so inside the 40s. Still 1.1 seconds back. Fat Man in 2nd, which is a great result, a 139.8, a less than a second behind the leader. But Chippy, a whole street ahead, almost a whole second, a 138.888, which is a really good result. Well done, Chippy. Congrats to all those guys. Well, that's an interesting statistic. If you look at it between 2nd to 12th, as given just there by Mikey, 2nd to 12th, everybody's within 0.8 of a second. That's brilliant. Well spotted, Dorian. That's decent qualifying. Right. I don't have to do anything here except say change your tyres. This first race is 20 minutes on hards. Does anybody need a break for anything, or can we go? 10-second warning then it is, gentlemen. Make sure you get those tyres changed. And we're just about ready to rock at 9:34 according to my clock, which is pretty decent.
Yeah, Big Popper was slower than he was the other night. I reckon there's something wrong with my already.
You reckon? Not change the oil?
Ballast in it or something, right? I ain't normally that far behind, 4 seconds, fucking hell.
Right then, gentlemen, I'm going to click the start race button.
10 seconds too.
So here it is. It is it's a 20-minute race on hard tyres. It's a standing start. Penalties do apply. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the race. We'll see you at the end. So, not a bad result for me there, I think. I feel alright with that. We're on the hard tyres, aren't we? Yes. We're on the end of the second row, so got an opportunity to just try and get up to the front, stay up the front. The bit we've got to watch out for here is the fact we're on hards. We were on softs, just got to maintain that. This could be tricky up here. It could be 2 into 1, 3 into 1 kind of thing. Now everybody's a little bit cagey. Round the outside. It's penalties that are going to kill me this race, if I get any. Quite lucky not to get any in quali. Fatman and Chippy already are well off the end. Already. Gandhi getting some cheering on from the crowd. Got his own cheer along crew in the chat. think there's been an incident.
Kind of waving away.
Somebody might have had a pedal problem.
Yeah, try and have that. Yeah, I feel like it's raised the next gap. So you can lose maybe 3 or 4% power at the end.
So the ideal is here is to be able to pace ourselves and just try and save some of these tyres, just so we've got some grip at the end. Here's Triple, he's just making it quick through there. Just unfortunate, I'm going to hug the line through there and take his pace away from him. Just by default I'm slow into turn 1. My line, the way I take it, I am slower. Everybody's going to get the purple flag, so don't worry about that. I'm not going particularly quickly compared to those guys in front. Probably could carry a bit more speed. So the interesting thing here is Triple's going to get the draft. Is he going to be able to do anything with it? I'm going to offer him the right hand side of the track. But there's no gain. The gap's already starting to build. Fat Man just gone off to the left, carried a bit too much speed, just like I did. I was carrying a lot of speed at that point. Triple's just gone to my left hand quarter. He's going to potentially have the run on me into turn 1, which I can defend, but that will compromise my my exit. So if he was gonna go for it, I've given him lots of room out there, but he didn't go for it again. He held off. Unlucky Fat Man. I hope he didn't get any damage. He looked like he was heading perilously close towards the wall. We try and hold down 4th gear. On 40.9 is the fastest lap to Chippy at this point. Again, Triple just makes the gains coming into through those 290s. That's where I'm weak, I think. Turn 1 on those 290s is where I don't really get the laps in. We'll have to see where we go. It's a 20-minute race, so we're almost 5 minutes in. Look at that. And Triple's just lining up for these. Just not there, just not yet. We were purple at the second timer. Purple fastest lap of the race to us. So we're catching Chippy. He doesn't really have to worry about though. He knows he's got the overall lap pace, so he could put the hammer down and go for it, but there's no point at this point. Try and make those tyres last if you can. Throwing in an extra gear change there that doesn't help the cause. Let's see if Chippy's going to put fastest lap in on these hards. See if he's going to respond with a lap. We got a little slide through there, didn't we? Just took the torque away from the engine, just slowed us down a bit. Hit that curb on the inside just a little bit aggressively, and we're losing time to both the car in front and the car behind. JB's up into 4th. That's decent. Just made a little bit of gain on triple. Fastest lap, does it go back to Chippy? Yes it does, 140.5. So we just broke the gap a little bit to triple. Yeah, tyre wear seems to be fine. These tyres are going to be alright to the end, aren't they? 8 minutes down almost. Try and keep him just 5 seconds at arm's reach. I think that gap's big enough at them. I generally don't think running at this pace I'm going to be able to catch that 5 seconds. It's Big Popper on. Oh, Big Popper pops in the fastest lap. I wondered why I saw his name. 140.377. That's an effort. Nice job. That's given us something to chase. I wondered my time didn't come up in purple. There it is. It has come purple now, so keep the foot flat to the ground in third. See if we've got the opportunity to take that fastest lap back. Is Chippy going to do it? Chippy does do it. 140.08. 139.9 goes to us. Happy days. It's swapping all heads up, isn't it? Fastest lap broken for every lap, 3 times on that lap. The pace is just increasing. Fuel level goes down. Tyre wear doesn't degrade that much. Fastest lap gets faster. The track built up grip. Afternoon sun's burning down, heating the track up, so try and straighten the car up through the apex there. Big Popper goes fastest to 139.954, so it just sneaks ahead again. Tremendous competition in this league. We changed gear there, we shouldn't have. Triple's just slid back a little bit. Coming down to the 10-minute marker. 6 laps complete. Almost. We're just off the pace this time. That fastest lap is worth a valuable point. You think, oh, why is that point valuable? Well, there's 12 extra points available through the whole season for fastest lap. And then there's 1 for the fastest lap in qualifying. So there's like 18 points available in bonus points, and that could make all the difference at the end of the league. We got massive vibration there. Yeah, the leaderboard unfortunately just shows, depending on where I am, shows where it is around me. Lee's actually inside the lobby. He can actually see all the positions from his position because he's spectating actually inside the game, so he could see more. Triple's just managed to pull back 0.8 of a second. We were half a second down that lap. As is abusing Damo. All good fun. There we go. 8 minutes remaining.
We don't have to pit this race, do we?
No pit required. Gandhi's in 12th. Thank you for subscribing, Boxer Doug. Much appreciated. Thanks for supporting the channel. I think we only need 13 more subscribers now to get the 4,000. So if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, please do help us a little bit and chuck your subscribe in there. It doesn't cost anything. It's all free. If you do want to go membership, do take a look at the membership section and consider there is a fair bit on offer in the members channel. And this, I think it's got to be today because it's the last racing day of the month, isn't it? Today I'll be giving away 5 free memberships. So if you are watching, commenting, and you are subscribed to the channel, there's the opportunity to get a free membership for 5 people. So please consider it. I think we're on 4987 now with Boxer Doug. There's 7 minutes remaining. Chippy's just breaking away at the front. I can't close him down. Chippy's got the fastest lap back. I need to be able to try and apply some pressure if I can. Hey Omega, welcome. Good evening. Welcome back. Yeah, 4,000. We're not big time by any time, but we're just prime time, which is good. Fat man's quick. He likes this little car, without doubt. But saying that, everybody's quick. It's just on whether you get good on the particular circuit. There's the opportunity for everybody to win one of these. It is such a close quarters thing. Just have to master this little beast and get a handle on it, and it can move quite quickly, even though it's underpowered. It's got no boost. Cheers, Azza. So JB's chasing hard. I can hear him chuntering. Mikey's not far back. Mikey's up there in 5th. That's tremendous. We're half a second down our fastest lap of ours. Less than 5 minutes remaining in this first race. Tyres are really holding up well. My head tells me we've been driving for second for a few laps, so as we saw there, laps 4, 5, 6 were really the key point for these tyres. They allowed people to push. I think you said it earlier, Keeley. It's all about practice. Need for Speed is your speed. Yeah. So Dorian's pushing Mikey hard. Oh, that's good to know. Look at that. Couple of newbies at the top. This is anybody's race. Anybody's points. It's really good to see. And this is the hard tyres that people are pushing on. I just need to elevate this. This steering wheel just needs to be a little bit further up. And I probably think I need to be a touch closer because I'm stretching my back. .3 seconds ahead of triple. Just 3 minutes remaining. 2 laps then. This one and the next. I don't really want to make a mistake, so my chase down of Chippy is over. I'm not going to attempt to chase him any further. I'm just going to attempt to hold that 3 seconds over Triple. I think that's the sensible thing to do. As the left-hand front tyre decides it's going to give up. We lost a whole chunk of time there. Yeah. It's always going to bite you if you give it chance. Oh, there's been an overtake further down there, has there? Big Popper's in 7th, ahead of Damo. Ooh. So Triple's got us back to a 2nd. This car's just gone so slow coming out that corner. We need to just find a little bit to defend this. The shadows have changed. It blocked out my ability to see my braking marker because I'm using the white lines on the track down there. .3 seconds lost there because of that slip into turn 1. The car just slid and I had to brake. Lost all the pace up here. Can't do that 2 laps in a row, can we? Look at that. We stop chasing the guy in front, we go and manage the pace behind, and then we cock up a lap and put ourselves under pressure. Ain't that always the case? Chippy's lost a little bit of time. Look, 7.1. Maybe the tyres are just on the turn for everybody. Maybe that's what it is. But here we go. Last critical corner, really. So Triple really is in my draft. .3. I've got to put him to the right hand side. I can't give up that, but I think he knows that he's going to have the hardest line round the outside if he was to challenge. So good win to Chippy as he goes through to take the flag. Flag's gone, timer's gone to 0, so there it is. Just 5.7 seconds in the lead, so we were catching. Yeah, he must have had a penalty. He got that early on. I'm as thirsty as hell. Wow. Mikey comes round to take 6th place. Ooh. This is interesting stuff. Popper's dropped down a 9th. There we go. Let's turn the. Here we go. 2nd place clean race. Four-star roulette ticket. Happy days. Get to spin them later. Let's do the photos as we normally do. Just post these. I appreciate that you see me doing my admin, but I can't really do anything else, really. I have to do them publicly, don't I? I could hide the screen while we do it, but there we go. Right, let's have a review then. Let's see what we got. So Ginger Candy continues where he started from the grid, just a minute behind, fastest level 143. That's better than his qualifying, so that's an improvement. On hards as well, yes. Fat Man had an incident going through the final chicane. I saw him kind of lap 2. Don't think it got any better from there, did it?
No, I didn't. I hit the wall, didn't I? So I was just nursing damage, and then I go and lose it. Something happened to the wheel, I go and lose it again.
Right.
So it was more damage. Yeah, it just seemed to go right, didn't you?
Yeah, so Fat Man spun out to the left at the final chicane, hit the wall, got damaged, was trying to nurse damage the whole race, trying not to pit, and then had a wheel incident later on as well, so that put him down where he is. Jav's in 11th, 48 back, fastest lap of 141. Fat Man's 141, 140.7, not bad with damage at all. Big Daz in 10th, 40.6 back, 40.4 back, 8 seconds ahead of 11th. Big Popper in 9th. I saw him competing there, up in 4th and maybe 5th and 6th at one point. Here we go, Big Popper. He walked away for 30 seconds and came back to start the race. He hadn't put his hards on, so had to put... Oh, so sorry, Big Popper. I tried to give 2-minute warning. My apologies. I don't know how to combat that. I generally try and talk people in, so... Yeah, I'm so sorry. He had to pit for tyres. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. If people aren't in the chat, they're not hearing. So, if you're listening to YouTube, yeah, if it's going to be the situation that people are just listening on YouTube, you're going to be 30 seconds behind the call. If I say 2 minutes, you're actually going to be 1 minute 30 seconds back because of the lag. I don't know what else to do. So, Dutch in 8th, 37.9 back, a 140.9. Damo in 7th, 37.7. That was a tight, close race, look. And then the biggest one for the day, Mikey in 6th place. Best result in a league race, I believe. Superb stuff. And not a slow lap either.
Would have been fit if I didn't have a penalty on the penultimate lap.
Ah, and he got a penalty to finish. Yeah, sorry, Big Popper. Apologies. Dorian, first top 5, that would be, would it? Well done, Dorian. Good finish. Yeah, you're listening on YouTube. It's okay. It's just if you choose to, and I'm not kicking Big Pop for this. If you are needing to go, you just got to let me know somehow, and we can fix it. The idea with the chat is that everybody gets the instant update ASAP. So I don't know what else to do really. There's also the fact, Keely, that YouTube is probably 20 seconds back because of the way they process the videos. Twitch is probably 14 seconds back, and I stream to Restream that splits the stream to both of them. So that will be the best one.
What about texting in the actual start lobby page?
I'm not doing it.
Right.
I would be there for hours.
I've got an idea. Yeah. I've got an idea. What if this Big Popper joins the chat and mutes everyone up from you?
Yeah, that's an option. I mean, there is the ability to use mute and mute everybody else, because I know some people don't like to join the top. Yeah, no biggie, Popper. I appreciate that. Sorry to go on. So, JB in 4th, 10 seconds back from the lead. That's a damn good result for JB. Lap time 39.885 puts him among the fastest drivers. He'd be disappointed not finishing 5th, but 4th has got to be better.
I was disappointed. I got 4 penalties as well.
You had 4 penalties? Holy crapola. So Triple in 3rd, chased me all the way round, gave me real pressure at the end. Fastest lap 140.5, so that was consistency for him, which I didn't have. I came second, 139.978. JB was quicker than me, so Big Pop was quicker than me, I think, as well. Where was Big Popper's lap? 139.9. Yeah, much quicker than me. So Chippy, big win for the day with a 139.69. 20 minutes, 20 seconds for the race. That's a good finish. Well done. Great result. Good win. So congratulations to all the racers. I've now got to do the reverse grid thing. So we're going to be 5 or 6 minutes if people want to take that opportunity. And I'm going to load up. So if you don't mind, folks, just click the tick when we load up. Weather is set. Options is set. Good. Your TV went to countdown at the start. Oh, that's never good. I've got a set of monitors that do that because I've been too lazy. Hit the green tick, folks, when it comes up.
Right. Back in a minute.
And I've got to change tyres because it won't let me. Everybody's going to see what tyres I start on though, but there we go. I've talked about that. No problem at all, Big Popper. Thank you. I'll wait for you. I'll call you. Half-time entertainment. We have to wait for the Super Bowl, I'm afraid. The half-time entertainment is normally... Oh, we got some tunage. Half-time entertainment is me normally stressing over the grid. As everybody just... Big Daz to tick the tick. Robert's left the chat. That's who I didn't see. I didn't see Robert in the race. He qualified, but I didn't. Or did I? I don't know. It's confusing sometimes when you see the name and then... I don't know. Right, I'm going to do the grid, even though Big Daz isn't there. Chippy. JB.
Jim, at the end of the race, you're going to update Friday's GR3 one.
I did it at the start.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I can do it again if you want.
Sound.
No worries. I've put it in the chat if you want to have a quick look.
Right, okay.
JB. Dodo. Mikey. Mikey's going to the back of the grid. Damien. Dutch. Well, yeah, but I'm doing you first, so it's like there you go. Stuck in the middle with you, Big Popper. Big Daz, he's not joined, so Javs. Big Daz is now. Jinder Gandhi. Fat Man's going to be the challenge here, and he's going to race away. Is that everybody? Can people check the leaderboard and just confirm you're happy with what I've done?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Robert, but he's
Yeah, looks good.
Robert's quit as well. Maybe Robert wasn't ready for the start. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. What can I do? Never mind. Right then, folks. Is everybody back? Big Poppy, you in the room?
Yeah, back. Yeah, I'm all good.
Okay, I'm going to hit the 10-second warning.
Good luck, all. Good luck, gents. Good luck, everyone.
Doriana Pumanik. Right. Popper's present. Okay, happy days. I'm going to hit the 10-second warning, gentlemen. Here we go. So it's a reverse grid race. It's 40 minutes using a combination of medium and soft tyres. Do it in whichever way you want. Pit as many times as you like. It's a standing start, penalties applied. Good luck, everybody. Here we go then. So I can't put my foot on the brake until it goes live. There we go. And we're at the back, so the boot's on the other foot. Pressure's on the guys that are now at the front who were at the back. We're just going to have to cope with the differing lines of people coming through the first corners. What we don't want to do is mess up anybody's race. There's a couple of two wides going on there. Somebody slid wide on the grass. Mikey picks up a penalty. I'm just going down the inside. I'm just going to give him some room. Oh, Doriana's gone really wide. Right, we're into the gravy train now, so I think Doriana must have clipped Mikey going through that corner with a bit of lag. I saw somebody go off and then Dorian went off at the last sharp corner. Fat man's out front. Big Popper's up to second. That's handy, isn't it? He's made some good progress. So Mikey kind of got off pace, picked up penalties, and as it always happens, you fall back down the grid. Not a lot you can do there. Triple and Javs trying to give each other room, trying to run different lines to pick up the pace and keep the pace high. You don't really want to be following somebody and having to brake to moderate your pace. Somebody's gone off. Who's that going to be? I can't see them, they're on the left. It looks like Fat Man. Somebody up front's picked up a penalty. That looks, I don't know who that is. Ignore the purples, that happens on every second lap. This Damo's got 3.5 seconds. So Chippy's going to get the run on me here because I changed out in a second and I shouldn't have done. I've lost the draft to Triple. Triple's just about to take Javs, but they really are going to be side by side. Oh, there's Damo just coming out the ghosting. That's enough to drop you all the way back down. Ginger Gandhi as well looked like he had a penalty. So we're going to be braking. Oh, and here comes Chippy at exactly the right point. I had to overslow for Gandhi and I'm going to have to try and follow Chippy through. I didn't really get it. Gandhi actually got the run off the hill. Chippy's really going to get the bonus here because I can't get pace to get past Gandhi, but I suppose that was my bump draft gave Chippy the help. I've got to give Gandhi some room as well. I can't cut that line too much. Gandhi really loses out by giving me room. Doriana, he's caught me up, and he gives me a bump coming out the corner. Is there some penalties over there, or is Javs playing defensive? Cheers, Az. Cheers, Keeley. Thank you for the good luck, that is. Oh, Javs picked up a penalty. That's uncomfortable. Dutch is slow. Didn't mean to cut that quite so fine. We're up into 7th. There's a lot of progress to be made yet in the race. Penalties are not really the defining point here. JB's all over the show. Oh dear. JB lost control there and lost the back end, and I think collected Javs as he came past. So that was a bonus overtake, but we've got Big Popper out front, 9 seconds ahead. We've got the 3 guys in front of us from 420, Big Daz, Triple and Chippy, and I can't see my braking points because I'm not usually running this close behind somebody. Problem is I'm using a braking point on the track and not done enough practice. I'll openly admit that. That was a faster lap for me, but fastest lap is Big Popper's a 140 dead. Epic stuff on the medium tyres, full tank of gas. He might be on the softs, you never know. Can't tell from this end. So it's Chippy in front of me. I can see Big Daz and Triple. So Big Popper's got a bit of a lead. I can't see that on the 9 seconds. So he's... there, so he's going to be probably 3 or 4 seconds clear of the guys up front. I can't see him, he's already gone off the straight. Maybe he was in the shadow. But Big Daz and Triple are swapping places by the looks of it. Yeah, there goes Big Popper underneath the bridge. He's a capable racer, is Big Popper. Just let him concentrate and get on with it. I'm not 100% pleased with 5th place. I did say top 5 at the end, at the start of the day, didn't I? That's my usual get out of jail free. Let's call a spot. Yeah, top 5, 9.7 seconds back. So 30 minutes remaining. So 10 minutes are down. Lap 5, we're on lap 6. Dorian is again catching. So Big Papa's just sneaked out to 10 seconds now. Chippy's having a run on Daz. Looks like he's got the inside line. It looked, oh, and he's just let it go. But that manoeuvre slowed them both down, so are we going to go 30 minutes, 10 minutes, or are we going to go 25, 15? I don't know. We're going to go 28, 12. I think the softs will do more than 10. At this point though, are we nurturing tyres? Dorian's made the run. I had to tap my brakes. I'm going to give him room. Go on. I'm out the way. Dorian definitely got the run through there. I've had to slow down. I think Chippy had to do the same. So Dorian made a good double pass there purely because the concertina effect of braking. Big Daz broke coming up onto the hill, then Chippy had to. I had to back out of it, and Dorian just got the run. Perfect timing. I'm not in a position to make the overtake. Ooh. Ooh. Dorian, if you... That was a bit of an incident, was it? I don't know. Dorian made it stick though, but he lost pace, so Chippy's got the run. I don't know if there was contact. I didn't see any. Not from where I was. Check the video. I've never heard that expression before. Dorian came like a housefly. He got the advantage because we were all braking. He goes to defend. Which is the natural thing to do. There was contact, was there? Yeah. I'm sure Big Daz will send me a message. Dorian slowed further. I wonder if he realises. Don't know. Big Daz has come past Dorian now. 9 laps in, 25 minutes remaining on the clock. He gave him the place back, that's good. Big Popper's got the fastest lap at 1:39.307. I think he's had the fastest lap from the start, I think. I'm outside the draft of Chippy. We are just slowly reeling it back in. We did a very strange double change down of gears there. Or I didn't change up from fourth, one of the two. 39.8, that's my fastest lap of the race. Chippy just strayed to the right. I wonder if that picks up a penalty. Did he go too far? No, I think he's alright. I thought he might have strayed a little bit too far to the right. So 23 minutes remaining, coming to the halfway point, 2 laps time. These tyres are looking all right. Trying to come off the brakes before I turn in. Trying to let the cars roll through the corner. Didn't seem to get the pace out of the corner there, did we? Ooh, there was a first real snap of the car on the mediums. Ooh. Tyres are just starting to wear now. "22 minutes remaining, 53% fuel." It's going to be tight for fuel, isn't it? In terms of, there's a chance we might not need to fill up here. We're on lap 11. There's 11.7 laps of fuel left. We might not need to take any on a one stop. Back end just wanted to start to go. Where are we going to take it to? We just got to pick our point and go for it. Who's this in front? Has Triple had an incident, or is this a lapper? I'm not seeing blue flags. Fat Man got the fastest lap. Well spotted, the person who shouted that in chat. A 39.215. Oh, it is. That's Triple with a penalty. And slowed, so he's had an incident somewhere. Cheers, Lee. "14 seconds off Big Popper, who is going great guns. Triple is off the pace, and he's stayed wide. He's a gentleman, true gentleman. He knows he can't defend that, so that's a good move on his part. That'll pay back in later stages of the race. If there's an incident between me and him, I'll give him that. Doff my cap. I know he's kicking himself right now, but he's just thinking, how am I going to get that back? I just got to apply myself, get the power down, chase those laps. But the tyres are just starting to fight. Got to adapt the driving style to just manage the slide that's now happening on the left hand side. So we just got to think about where we're going to go with these. Ten laps remaining of fuel. Just in case anybody needs to know, you don't need to give me any info that might help me change the outcome of the race, so just let me go with my guessing and thinking. There's Ginger Gandhi, just pulled over to the left. That's good flag control, well done. So we're approaching the real first point where we can change tyres. 15-minute point. Tyres are going to be everybody's problem now. Front left corner. So every lap more we do on the mediums, the less we're going to have to kill the softs. Ooh, we've overshot. I felt I had to brake a little bit more, not enough grip on the front tyres. Now, at what point are people going to go to the pits and take tyres? Is it going to be 15 minutes? Is it going to be 12 minutes? 12 minutes is going to give you roughly 8 laps. Oh, yeah. Don't want to go out longer on these tyres, horrible. That was a seat of the pants moment. No penalty, please. No penalty. Don't blow it now, boy. It was bad enough you managed to save that. Just got to manage it. And then you've got to put some good laps in on the softs. If anybody's tyres are in worse condition than mine, they're driving really well on them. So Triple is just back there. He's going to want that third place, we know he is. So JB's up to 5th, that's a good recovery. Oh, no. The car just wandered left. Lucky to get away with that. Very lucky without hitting the wall. Tyres are screaming at me. Everybody's trying to go as long as possible. Try and get the best out the softs. I think it's one more lap after this. Have I gone too late? Yeah, I knew it. Knew I'd get that penalty. It's softs this time. We'll put it in this time. It could have been half a second. Half a second would have been better. But we're going to hand that place back to Triple. That's what I'm thinking. 13 minutes. Yeah, I think that's right. .6. I'm gonna have to take 2 laps of fuel. Try not to hit the walls, that's worth penalties. 12 minutes, I'm going to take 9 laps of fuel. It was probably too much. Somebody's just gone round the corner. It's got to be JB, I guess, is it? Don't want to be in that person's way. It's JB. JB's coming on them hards. Good driver though, JB. He knows how to treat a set of tyres. Saturday night, slap up dinner, steak, glass of wine. Those tyres will be wined and dined. Big Popper's gone in, 23% of fuel. Chip is in, Triple's in. So the all Chip is on 14%. Oh my lord! Big Popper fueled up to 52. There's no chance of me catching the Popser. Big Popper's just left now. 41 and 44. When you see those tyres go to soft from those guys up front, There they go, they're just sliding out the pit lane now, so we are a little bit back. There they are. We've done the catch, but they're going to get the same treatment as I gave JB. Oh, JB's caught us. JB went off. Fortunately, those tyres, he was pushing those tyres hard. So Triple's got past in the pit stop. Yeah, JB unfortunately had to make the choice. Me or the wall. He didn't. Nothing I could do about that. I just had to form the queue. I am not quick through there at all. Nine minutes 30 remaining. 8.8 laps. Too many in it. 6 laps of fuel would have been 9 minutes. I was 1 lap short. I took 2 laps too many. Never mind. JB's got the fastest lap of 1:38.644. When did he get that? Was he already on softs? JB did that on wets. Yeah, I know. Yeah. He did that on mediums. Kind of. I've met a roadblock. I can't make any more progress. My tyres are 1 lap older than everybody else's, and I'm the one at the back. Triple's had an issue. He's going to save that though, isn't he? He's going to get back to pace before we get to him. Chippy's giving him the widest line possible. Our fastest lap for 1:39.6, but JB is a whole second ahead of that. Unlucky JB. I don't know if I should have tried to make the move through there to not give JB the roadblock in front. We're going to be going too wide round here, I think. No, we're not. He's left the room. Thank you, Triple. There's around about 4 laps remaining, maybe 5. I'm slow out. I've not got the pace up the hill because I had to brake in deep. Chippy got it back. Great move. wonder if people are going into there in fifth. Oh, there's yellow flags. Just have to be aware what that is after there's blue flags now. Is that Big Popper gone off? There's a blue car just there. It is, that was Big Popper. Gandhi slowed. I do not know what's going on now, but it's a close battle. I wonder if there was an incident there between Big Popper and a backmarker. It's close stuff, less than 5 minutes. He actually let me have that. I've got cramp in my throttle foot. This is not great. It's in my calf. Ouch, chihuahua. Got a similar position happening now. I'm not going to take the move. I got it that time. Cramp. There's possibly 3 laps left. My tyres are really on the edge. My left front is going to be really struggling to get to the end. Chippy's coming back. He's got the pace. Is he just gonna? He's gonna hold it off yet? Big Popper's just putting the lap in. Chippy knows he can let me pass there because he can get me back up the hill. He knows. Oh, Triple's making the pass now on Chippy. That's going to keep those two occupied. Oh, I've got to massage my calf. Damnation. Pushing my tyres to the limit. There's definitely 2 laps remaining now. Just keeping it to myself a little bit at the minute, just concentrating. Big Popper just didn't make that corner's apex really well. He just kind of overran the corner. Now the pressure's all on me. Oh, Big Popper takes a run on the dirt. Now it's all about that left front tyre. Is that left front tyre? Is my driving style good enough to ensure this tyre is going to last to the end? Definitely into the last lap. 25 seconds to go. Taking all the risks. Trying to stay within the boundaries, though I think my tyres are doing okay. I'm so dry, I am desperate for a drink. And there it is. Just 2 corners to go if you discount the last one. This could get me back into the league after that first real disaster of a race. And the car's going across the finish line. Now we're finishing, so there's only 5 cars left on the track. As the headlights come on, the night starts to come in. Blue flags the car in front, but he's going to clear the line. Just unbelievable way that unfolded. Great racing, guys. That's good. That's proper good. Oh, I've got such background. Oh, need a drink. Oh. Holy, wow. Oh, that was epic. Oh, a couple of incidents I couldn't control, but wow. Thank you very much. Sorry, JB. Oh, I was just an island. Yeah, I was just an island. I came up to the 2 guys coming out the pits, had nowhere to go, just 11 points up. Didn't get a clean race though, because that'd be my penalty. Yeah, into me or into the wall, one of the 2, I guess. Yeah, unlucky. Yeah. I'm sure you were. My tyre wear was the best. Oh right, okay. I know I'm pretty good at saving tyres. I've managed to develop that skill through the amount of times we do the human comedy stuff, so yeah, I don't think I saw contact, Dorian, but maybe lag. JB did say you had a little bit of lag before that happened, Dorian, so what was appreciated was that you actually backed off and did something, so thank you for that, Dorian. But yeah. Yeah. Well, how did you get that fastest lap? And I'm not saying that out of surprise. It was just that I thought you were still on hards, on mediums. Had you changed to? You did that on mediums. That's epic. That was a great lap. No, good stuff. That was a great lap. Great lap. Yeah, that was... At the time of the race you did that. That was brilliant. Thank you, Red. Thank you, everybody, for the messages. That's appreciated. Thank you. Let's run through this then. Who got it in the end? JB got the fastest lap at the end. Excellent. Fuel, one of the best. And yeah, okay. So Ginger Gandhi, 2 laps down, but just a comment there. Superb marshalling of the blue flags, mate. Well done. Good job for getting out of the way. Yeah.
I did alright until I crashed and then...
Yeah. Well, at that...
I set my fastest lap of the night as well.
A 39.8 is only a second off the fastest lap, so that's better. That's alright, my friend.
42
Oh, you were 42, sorry. Yeah. I heard your comment. I heard you asking, actually, about fuel. You can't set fuel at all. It is much... It is much harder in this car with a heavy tank of fuel. So if you're not keeping the momentum up, so what I would say is use a higher gear in the corner than they're currently using. So if you're going in second, use third. This track is, it's all about momentum. One more gear than you used to. Yeah. So Damo in 12th, that's unusually low. Don't know what happened there.
Pedals are shot, Jim.
Oh, you had pedal problems.
Yeah, all night. Between 80 and 90% I say I was getting. So just shot.
No chance to calibrate.
I didn't even try.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so unlucky. Damo's got accelerator problems. He's not getting all his travel, which... So Dutch a 1:39.6 in 11th. Dorian had a couple of incidents in the race. He was lagging at the start. JB advised that he was moving about a bit, but not an issue at this point. It was only when on probably lap 5 or 6 where I saw an incident coming into the final chicane where he was alongside, it might have been Big Daz. It didn't look like much of a contact, but Dorian went down the inside and it looked like Daz sort of missed the second apex, but I don't know whether he closed him out or what. I don't know. So Dorian, a lap later, lifted and gave up 3 places to go behind. So whatever the outcome, that's the kind of racing we should be seeing. So well done, Dorian, for that. And it's just unfortunate that if there was an incident, it affected the other driver. But the best thing to do in that case is just to give way to that other player and let that happen. So there's Javs in a 9th place, 1 lap down again. Mikey, 8th place, a stunning good couple of races for Mikey. Good finishes there. That's progress. Fat Man with another incident fill race, I think. Started at the front, down to 7th. Touched the grass. That says it all, I think, does it? Off on the left-hand side, that was you, wasn't it? Yeah, I saw you. Yeah. Right. Did you start on softs or mediums? Mediums. So you couldn't even do 1 pit stop and run long. No. I thought I could do a no fuel stop for that. I probably could have, but yeah. Yeah. I didn't actually look at the end.
I put a lap of fuel in when I went into pits, and I had a lap of fuel left at the end.
Okay, so it was just on the edge. Not a problem at all, Dorian. You did right by what you did. And Wilkie says supposed to smoke the grass, not drive on it, fat man. So Big Daz, after that incident, regardless of which way it was, recovered up to 6th place, I think. JB got the fastest lap of the race, and has probably heard us talking about it. He was 18 seconds back. He was the last driver on the lead lap. A 1:38.6, which he probably achieved around about maybe lap 20 odd, maybe 18, 19. But that's on used mediums, uncluttered lap, no slipstream, no traffic, just put in absolute beaut. So extra point goes to JB. Triple, fantastic race. Say again? You didn't take any fuel, so it was possible. Absolutely, yes. Started the last lap with 0.8 and coasted to the end because you were last guy. Yeah. Fuel map 3, okay. Yeah. So triple, great racing, my friend. Unlucky to come out in 4th. I know you lost a couple of corners. You overran one. Good racing for me. Good gentlemanly passing. No close contact at all. Excellent. Big Popper, unlucky, out in front for so long. Fast, completing with the fastest laps amongst 2 or 3 drivers. Just got the wrong side of the soft tyres at the end, I think, gave way. But a tremendous effort from Big Popper. 3rd place is no shame. Chippy raced with you all the way through that, followed your back bumper most of the way. Again, putting your car in all the right places, but coming down to that chicane. Oh, Big Popper's just commented, I made a mistake and lost his mojo. Doesn't, oh, you nasty flu, same as my missus. I'm sorry to hear that, Big Popper. And genuinely, epic race. I mean, I don't know where that mistake was. It was probably at that last chicane, the first chicane coming out the pits. But tremendous race, but you can get that next time. It's going to be a close season. Chippy, sorry, just to reiterate, Chippy, you had the car in the right place 99% of the time. Gentlemanly, went to block the manoeuvre, just kept the one manoeuvre in the corner. I dived back down the inside on a couple of occasions, got the pass, but you always had the pace to get past. So unfortunately, I think my tyres were lasting a lot longer than everybody else's. I just managed to hold it out over those last 2 laps, and I'm really, really pleased with that victory. Thank you very much, folks. And yeah, thank you, guys. I don't think I saved the first race replay, so I'm going to have to borrow that from somebody. But no, tremendous stuff. Thank you, folks. Right, let's get the server up for... Do you want this race for next week first? And then we'll change, so you can save the settings.
Yep, sound, definitely.
I've just got to remember which blooming track it is. I've got no idea. It's probably one everybody hates. Pictures. It might be Brands Hatch Short, you never know. Oh, it is. It is. It's Brands Hatch Indy next time round. So. Great race, John. Great race, mate. Thank you. I saw somebody else slip in and make a comment there that I missed. Let me just roll that back. I forgot to mention them. Who does Silver Surfer? Thank you very much for the comments. There was somebody else. Was it Red Desmo? Yes, Red. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Good to see you on the channel, watching the stream. Thank you. So this one is load settings. It's race 1 load. Okay, and then I've got to change that to UK. Actually, one of my favourite short circuits, this. It's one of my favourite short circuits. It was. You can be fast round here. Tyre wear can be a bit of a bitch, though. So this is next Tuesday's settings. Once that loads up. If people want to save that, and then we'll change to Fridays, which is a return to Watkins. If you go to the crown on the left of your screen, it'll give the option to save it in there. So I've never done it from that side, I think. Am I right in saying that, guys? To save the service settings, you click the crown and it's... It's in view event settings, sorry. Yeah. Where's that? I've never joined a lobby that somebody else has hosted, believe it or not. Have you got it, Dorian? You got it, excellent. Is everybody good? Can I move on to Friday's settings? Yeah. Damien has left the room. Dutch has joined. Okay. Excellent. That's a good point. Friday GR3 race 1 load. Watkins Glen Long. It's USA. Watkins Glen long course. Just double check that that setting hasn't populated. Be aware, folks, that when they do the update on Thursday, we might have a little bit of a mess up on Friday with lobby settings, because occasionally they reset the game slightly off kilter. So I'll have to double check when I come on. I'm just gonna take a quick pee break. Bear with me. A gentleman's stop. Forgive me. Now I've got to get out of this seat. It's a lucky seat, this maiden race victory on the new rig seat.
I'm coming off now. I'll catch you all later, yeah?
Bye, mate.
Nice one for the racing piece, there you go.
Take care.
Yeah, catch you Friday.
See you Friday.
Said bye to Jim, yeah?
Yeah, we'll be.
I'm back.
Sounds so. In a bit. Catch you all Friday.
Good night.
Right, mate.
Thank you. Wilkie says could be a bop update. I reckon there will be. I think they're going to try and balance out that GR4s. Maybe. I've got to change car first. Now I know this car is pretty handy here with this current bop. Supposedly. Look. Why do I... Oh yeah, because we're only allowed racing hards, aren't we? Should I be opening this to all sets of tyres?
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm going to open it all up to all sets of tyres, yeah.
It already is.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm on socks.
Oh, I know what I've done. I've chosen the wrong car. I've used the car that doesn't have the tyres. There we go.
Socks do not last at all on it.
Right. So, have I just started the race? No, I haven't, have I? Thank God for that. What? The entry period has closed. You'll be taken to the track when it's time. Oh yeah, okay. Go to track. There's me. I'm hot. I'm tired. Get the excuses in early. Hard tyres. Back out. Now supposedly, great question, Silver Server, supposedly my first Gran Turismo will receive updates as per the normal game. I don't know what that could mean, whether they're going to be on the same schedule, I haven't seen any information, but it'd be interesting. I've got to finish my first Gran Turismo at some point this next couple of weeks. So it'd be interesting to get it all done before an update. But I don't plan to do multiple goes of the actual game. On full tank of gas, yeah. Right, it is a tyre cutter, this one. What the chugging hell? I hate this car with a passion. Look at it. I've no idea what's going on. Significantly frustrated by that. 3 spins, low speed. Just don't understand. Yeah. Considering this is a track with relatively high grip. It might be too brake balance to the rear. No. Yeah, I might have to just let off the brakes early and let the weight transfer happen. Yeah, we've got that opportunity, haven't we? It could happen for us all. Friday could be a totally different environment. I'll be... There is that, yes. So I'll be looking for the old patch notes as soon as they're available. I think somebody's clipped it already, haven't they? I saw screenshots for this morning. Unless they were made up screenshots, maybe so. Have they confirmed whether it's a Civic or a Volvo yet? Yeah. Yeah. That's the photographs I saw this morning. I looked at it and saw 850 turbo. Straight away, that's what I saw. I guess the only thing I didn't see was the length of the back of the car, but... Yeah, it is an 80s Civic, yeah. Lots of people talking about it today. Lots of people disappointed that it's just another Honda. Yeah, I'd have thought so. K20. Yeah. In Japan. I think you're right, Mikey. There are so many more interesting cars from Japan that you could have had that have already been in the game, like the Pulsar GTAR, for example. You know, there's except the dog. Have you still got all your St. Bernards? Oh, that's a shame. Wowzers. Hoopa choopa. Yeah. Okay. Are they a good dog to walk? Yeah. 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 Same as me. JB's just asked Matthew if his St. Bernard dogs have got the collar with a barrel of brandy around the neck. And unfortunately he said no. Wasn't it a Hamlet? Hamlet cigars, wasn't it? Dum dum dum. Oh, there's Lee. He's got me and Lee both followed each other. There's some good memories of this track, Lee. I got a question for you, Matthew. One thing that puts me off about dog ownership is going for the walk and the quantity of plastic bags you have to take with you. I'm taking you're on the bin liners like wheelie bins. Yeah. And a shovel. There's no pooper scooper, it's a JCB. Oh my lord. Big dog, big poop. 2 of them. It's like laying cable from the Atlantic. Oh my lord. No problem, Dorian, thank you. It is the Road A to A+. Yes, it is, Az. No issue, Dorian, at all. No. No more rescuing. Now's about the right time to replace. Right. Oh, Chihuahua. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I bet. Put it away, I bet, don't they? Holy Chihuahua. That's between two. Ouch. It's nearly as many Haribos as JB eats. Oh, my cramp in my legs is doing me in and my back is hurting as well. Oh. So what we have a problem with, and this is probably for Dorian more than anybody else, and for people that don't watch the channel so often, is we have a problem in the game of the contact box. Now, I run a risk driving in this view because I can't see the front of the car. If I was to switch to bonnet cam, I've got a rough idea where the front of my car is because you can see it. The only problem with that... Oh, JB, Jeff's asking a question. Any idea where his gun cleaning kit is? No, he ain't got a clue, Jeff. Where did you leave it, is what he's saying. Has the server reset? Is it still night time? I'll be on in half an hour. I'll clean it up if it is. We'll do a restart and... I suppose JB's told everyone. Quick video. Where have you sent it? In the chat. Okay. Jeff says, Oh, shish canoodles. Oh, that's wrecked the car. Let's have a look at JB's lap. My hot lap, says JB. It'll come through a bit grainy, I think, when we watch it, but give me a chance to have a drink. Not as good a quality as my videos, must admit, look, but here he goes. He was in 5th place on lap 14, it was. Okay, I missed that totally. His previous lap was a 39.677. And I was in 3rd. What's he going to be up here? Almost red. Almost penalty on that line. He's up by 2/10. 37.715. So he's competing against the 39.215. So he's almost 139 dead at this point. Look how much he slides the car through there. That's epic. Those medium tyres aren't badly burnt for lap 14. Look at them. They're pretty decent, aren't they? Oh no. Did JB go softs first? You did softs, didn't you? Ah, I see. I didn't fathom that. So you were on much lighter fuel at that point, weren't you? Look, you're on halfway, yeah. That makes complete sense as to how you got the speed out of them tyres now. Yeah, that was terrific. Good call. Because to have pitted and be in 5th place, that's pretty decent. That means when you pitted... Good night, Matthew. Take care. When you pitted, you were fairly well up the pack then. That's
So, the laps are just shit, so
right. Right. Oof. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna take some used to. Can we re-watch your accident? I don't. Have you got a video you can send me, Dorian? If to watch a video, I guess I have to. Can I? I can't watch it from here. I have to leave because I've already changed the server, so it's. I can't go and watch it because I have to leave the server. But if you send a video of your. Night, JB. That's an epic looking car, that look. I really like the look of that. Send me a video, Dorian, we can watch it. Put it in the chat. And I'm only doing it because you've asked. I wouldn't normally do it. I don't like to air racing incidents. We've had that discussion in the past and we've had fights. But I'm happy if you want to put it in because you've asked. If you want to see it, just put a video in the chat and we'll watch it. Use the clip function. I've got too much cramp to be able to keep pressing that throttle. I've got to get this seat set up right so it's comfortable. I'm hurting, believe it or not. It's a much harder seat than my normal chair. So Damo's going fastest. Damo's out at 1:46.245. And what's he on? He's on softs halfway through lap 1, 2, 1. Can't. He pitted there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lap 5, he's halfway through his left front. They're not brilliant, are they? Pace. Did you have an incident on lap 10? 2:15 on lap 10. I don't know what he did. So, no, you pitted on lap 7. So your fastest lap was a 1:46 on 8, then a 1:48, then a 2:15, then a 1:46. So it looks like you might have had an off. Although, genuinely, your pit stop was a 2:09, so you could have pitted again, but you've only done 2 laps on a set of softs, if that's the case. Oh, okay. Oh, it's that bad. Okay, is that it? It's a long lap here as well, isn't it, at 1:48, so qualifying's going to be out lap, 1 lap, in lap, out lap, 1 lap, done. If you're lucky enough to be at the front, you might get a second one, but your tyres will be cooked anyway, I think. Yeah. Good looking livery of that. I like that. Right. So it looks like a 3-stop mediums with the softs for the last 3 laps for the 40-minute race. because even the mediums ain't doing brilliantly. Yeah, admittedly, this is what Mike has just said is the more pit stops it makes it for an interesting race. The whole pit stop thing isn't necessarily decided by the fuel strategy. The bit that's out there that is up for grabs is every track has its own different wear rate. So you go to somewhere like Suzuka and the track attrition, the rub, the wear isn't that massive. You go to Laguna Seca, it's kind of on the more stronger side of medium. You can do a fair few laps there, but you've got good grip, but it's not really good grip because it's dusty. This track isn't very dusty, but the wear rate is atrocious, but the grip isn't phenomenal. So every track's different. You go to Brands Hatch in the UK and the grip is good and the wear rate isn't that bad. You can get some really good length of tyre run. But for some reason Watkins, and it might be temperature because this is a hot track as well, so when the temperature goes up the tyre wear here goes absolutely atrocious. So, and with it, what it says in the league stats for this year is that the weather is constant and it's afternoon hot, so it's done to not necessarily force the wear rate because it's just a little bit random really. I didn't choose the tracks to reflect what would be hot, but the first race of the year season down at Brazil, that's another hot track with a high wear rate, but it's got good grip as well, so it's a different feel. No two tracks are very much the same. This is not official, just want to know. Do you want me to review it here? Do you want it to rewatch here? We can do that. You just want to know it, cool. You've sent it me, so it's not come through. Not yet. We got 20 minutes. We're gonna do. We're gonna draw the last memory things. Just gonna double check if they're available. No, because what date's Friday? Oh, is it the 31st Friday? We could do it Friday then, couldn't we? We could do it Friday. Yeah, we'll probably do it tonight actually. Because it might be another win on Friday, you never know, and we might be celebrating late into the night and I might miss it. You know, that's never happening. We'll do it tonight, we'll do it in 10 minutes. We'll do it tonight. And then Saturday night we can do the first one for February. Can you believe it's February on Saturday? Oh. Considering I didn't get paid by my job until the 27th of December, and then I haven't been paid until this Friday, I've got surprisingly quite a little few pennies in the bank, to be honest. It's been a challenge. Oh, good fella, good evening, welcome. Wilkie's got the deadly disease, the yawns, not stopped for the last hour. Well, if you do need to sleep, Wilkster, get it on, my friend. You've done loads of work tonight. Let's see if that's come through from Doriana. Where did you send it? There. Nope. Nope. Where did you send it, Dorian? Did you send it to Widdowmaker Racing? Nope. I've got another can of drink somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I'm thirsty as hell. So Goodfellow will be working on the mission challenges. Got through the hardest drift challenge, and thanks. No worries. No, do it, my friend. I'm not going to give you any tips. They're all in the videos. My favourites are, of course, the human comedy. But in 21 days, you're 50. You old git. 21 days, you're 52. You are almost a year older than me then, Wilkster. But you're doing fine, my friend. You're doing fine. 21 days' time. 3 weeks. Does that mean your birthday's on a stream night? It does. Internet's too slow, says Dorian. Okay, okay. It is. Well, don't make a point, but do come in and see us, Wilkster. If you're out from the night getting lashed up with the missus, I understand. You should do that on your birthday. Oh, it's roasting hot in here. Lee's getting some laps in, look. I'm going to put some softs on for 5 minutes and have a rag with some softs. Yeah, pretty much. I think I gather that. Oop. Okay. Well, let's have a look and see how well softs do. Out lap, 1 lap, in lap. Full tank of gas. Currently I'm 3.8 seconds down. Lee's very fast. Lee was actually hot competition whilst I was doing my A to A plus here. Lee actually conceded the last race to let me win. Lee is a good fast driver, considering he works for Asda. I mean, oh, penalty. You'd expect him to be a Tesco's driver, to be honest. The speed he's got. He takes the racing line through all the estates. .6% of fuel just to do half a lap. He drives his van the same. I can bet it. I can believe it. It's much faster than the Mazda around here, isn't it? Much faster. So we're on to lap 2. We're about 15-20% tyre wear. We've done many laps around here, many. Ooh, just no grip at the front end, it washed out. Damage. Sorry, Lee. Right, we're going to go and do lottery tickets. We haven't got many in here though, have we? We've only got 3 or 4 guys, yeah. So, forgive me chaps, I'm going to turn off the old server.
All good.
And then we're going to spin these tickets and we'll be looking forward to Friday. Shouldn't really wish my life away, really. But I want to get back a winter gone. I'm not enjoying winter at the minute. It's blooming cold. The wind is blowing through me rather than round me. So, looking forward to the warmer weather. It's a long time since I've driven a van. Okay then folks, you all know the score of what's happening here. There's only 6 tickets, I'm afraid. Good night, John. Take care. If you want a membership, this is the place to get it. We've got 1 3-star, 4 4-stars and a 6-star parts ticket. Yeah, winter's rubbish. Adios, Damo. Take care. So we're going to spin up the first ones.
Take care, Rob.
No worries, John. If you want to race on Friday, there's a spare seat, mate. There's a few spare seats. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome. So, for anybody that doesn't know what this is about, you've got your opportunity, a chance to win a membership. So, for the amount of times you watch videos, click like, you chat, etc., etc., it all goes into a pot, and YouTube will decide who the most 5 deserving people are. We'll go through these. Just tell me what you think we're going to win. If we win more, it's all the better for me, but then you also win a membership at the end if you're selected. So, as is saying 10k, Wilkie 5k, Dorian 100k, Mikey says
3K.
oh, you were at the top, 3k, yes.
Yeah.
Dorian says 5k, Lee says a GR3, that's generous, and Aaron, blankety blank checkbook and pen, says speedboat. And I'm not going to say out loud what it is, because the guys in the chat will see it, hear it before you. Oof. Ooh. We have a winner. We do have a winner. That's the other thing. You've got to guess what the pile of coins is. Well done, Az. 4-star next up. You got a GR3 from a 3-star yesterday. Wowzers. I've seen a 200k before off a 4-star.
I've never seen 200k anywhere. Isn't it 100 and then 500 and then...
Sorry, I've had a 500. I meant to say 500. Did we get 1 million the other week off one?
I've had 1 million off 4-star before as well.
Yeah. Wilkie Carr, Mike 30k, Red Desmo 10k, Aaron 30k, Lee 10k, Dorian 100k, Damo 500, Doriana a car. We normally go at 3. I don't normally get 7, 8 people chirping in, so this is tip-topperoo. Oh my lord. No!
I'm happy with that one.
I've already got it. That's the annoying thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened with me with my daily ticket for the racing.
Yeah,
I got the Porsche invite instead,
yeah,
and I've had the Carrera and I hate the Carrera GT.
yeah.
Never use it.
That's the yeah. Well, rubbish. Oh, Doriana's back in with car. The other Dorian is in with 100k. Mike's 100. Yeah, it's generous. We're going to spin it while people are guessing. Here we go.
Oh, everyone's going 100k.
Yeah, everybody is, isn't they?
As well.
Oh, oh, oh.
Lee's going crankshaft 100k.
Oh my lord. There's people going to be spitting feathers now. Because somebody wants that. Somebody I know wants that.
What, the Lambo invite?
Yeah. Oh dear.
I want the Ferrari and the Bugatti invites.
Well, you never know. We've got 2 tickets left. That might happen yet. Oh. Exactly, Damo. Exactly. It could... I bank on these for credits, and I normally sell this as a way you can earn credits, and it's far more than you normally get if you don't spin them every day. Jesus. So Damo's going for invite this time. Doriana 100k, Mike 500, Red Desmo car. I know, there's got to be hat-trick, can it? It's got to be hat-trick. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Yay! Red Desmo the winner, Azza the winner, Dorian the winner. It's not a bad car actually. I wouldn't mind one of them. I wouldn't mind one of them at all. That'd actually be a decent car in real life. So, yeah, so close, says Damo. Was close to getting that invite. My collector points are stacking up. I wonder how long it'll take me to get to 1 million. 2 to go.
What do you got next?
Another 4-star. Lee's going for the Lambo invite. 10k for Dorian. Doriana a car part. Mike Morland 100k. We're on it. Wilkie says 500. Damo says crankshaft. Like your accent. Aaron says an R. He means a car. I was just staring at that then, thinking, don't you dare. Nobody wins it.
Does that mean it's from the lowest amount?
No, it didn't. I was staring at the ticket. At the
Invite?
invite. I didn't want the invite.
See, the Bugatti's alright, but I've already got it.
Yeah. Thing is, there's some people out there that have waited over like 2 years for certain invites and not got them.
Yeah, me with the Bugatti and the... Well, I got the Ferrari invite once and I only bought the FXXK stupidly.
Right, okay. It has been horrible. It's been the worst 6 tickets I've ever had. But I'm normally doing 10 or a dozen, aren't I? So last one, 6 car part ticket. What part is it going to be?
Nitrous.
Carbon brakes, yeah, because they're about as worthless as nothing. Nitrous.
Nitrous.
Yeah, Mikey said nitrous. Doriana said nos. As says a turbo. Damo says a windscreen. Can't get them. Let's see. I reckon it'll be a crankshaft. Ultra turbo from Lee. There's no conch thrash. There is. There's a crankshaft there. Look, with pistons. It's going to be for the 2CV, isn't it? Oh, the DeLorean. Just because we need to upgrade that car. Stroke up S. Got a retail value of naff all. Well, there you go, folks. Thank you very much. Help me clear my tickets. A tow bar. Yeah. Right, let's crank this button out. Let's see what happens. Best luck of everybody. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Let's see who gets these. Members only. Oh, oh. Adventurer. Slippery Bandit. Nathan. Murray Hislop. And TDS Uncle Ali. Congratulations, you've all won. Good to see Slippery Bandit, because we haven't seen him on the old channel for a while, and he's been a member for a long time, so good to see him get one on the end. Thank you, Slippery. Appreciate all the time you spent on the channel, my friend. But Nathan, who sits at the top of the leaderboard a lot, it's good to see him get one. And the other adventure I've seen once or twice in the channel, but the other two not so much. But there we go, that's your lot. Happy days. I actually have been sent a livery by somebody, but I can't find it. It might be a good time to showcase it. Let's hope we can find it. I genuinely can't see it. The only other way to see it, I guess, is to go and look on my friends page, I think. Good night, Damo. Unluckily. If we go to... Where's the best place to go? Friends is up here, isn't it? There. And go to my page. And go to... not my profile. Friends. Friends. Sammy's on the list. Jubby. Storm Chaser. We're looking for... I think there's only room on here for 150. So, good night, Red.
Did you say you needed the replay from the first race, Jim?
Yes, please, my friend. If you don't mind sharing that. I don't remember pressing save. Haven't seen Ryan for a little while. I hope he's alright. This fat man. No, I can't see it in friends. Following. It only shows you first 150. And it's Top Call who sent me it. Big Bad Barry. Not Big Bad Barry. Big Daz. I can't see it though. I've seen Jub on every page. I've seen Sammy on every page. Rob Dorsey. Dorsey was in qualifying tonight, but didn't make the race. And then he left the group. I don't know why. I wonder if it was another one I started the race and he wasn't in the room. I don't know. I haven't seen Roger for a while. No, can't find him. It's uploaded. Your mistake. Let's have a look. Doriana sent a video clip. Here we go. Dorian wanted us to check out his incident, so let's have a watch, and no blame attributed anywhere. So here he is from in-car. He's following Big Daz. I don't know what we can see from here, but he comes down the inside. Now, yeah, that's a very interesting incident. I don't think you were in the wrong being where you were. You've not dive bombed by any means. Let's see this again. Press go. I don't think you have dive bombed. I think you were always going to be on that inside apex. But there was contact by the looks of it. Yeah. It looks like he broke and you weren't in the break zone. But it looked like you were always going to be. So let's just watch that from the start again. So you pull out. You've braked in time because I braked there for the corner. Yeah, Daz's broke earlier, but I don't. Yeah, I noticed all the 420 guys tonight were braking earlier than I was, so I brake on that after that first white line across the track. Let me see if I can just. It won't highlight where it is because it. Every time I touch the damn thing, it will put. There we go. Yeah, so here's the thing. Big Daz's brake lights are on there. No issue with that at all. That's approximately where I'm braking. At that point, both are committed to the. Well, interesting point made in the chat there. Wilkie says it. Racing incident as it's both are committed. Well, here's the thing. The brakes are on full for Daz. Doriana's brakes are just on. You can see them on the left hand side there, can't you? That is the brake in it, not the throttle. Yeah. So now brakes are on 100%. You can see Daz is braking 100% because the front end of his car's dived. You can see the back end's up in the air, the front's gone down. No, understood. It's not about whether you smashed him or not. It's whether, for me, it's down to intent. I think you've got the advantage here and you've got the ability. I think you're going to make the corner. At this point, it looks like you're not going to shoot through. You're not going to run through and push him wide. You've started to just turn in at this point. Your steering wheel is just, your dot in the middle of the wheel is just pulling to the left. Let's see where that is. The back end of the car's feeling like it's rotating. It's definitely rotating. What I can't see is where he is at this point. He's somewhere out the right hand side. Well, if I look on this one, he's somewhere. I can't see my hands. He's somewhere out to the right hand side. He's now entered the screen from the right, taking the normal racing line. Is he giving you enough room? Does he think you should be there? Does he think you've braked and backed out? At this point, that's where the contact occurred, just there. And at this point, you have ample racing room to make that apex. Because I was cutting one tyre on the green, one on the blue and yellow. So, but the contact's already happened. The contact happened here. Yeah, I can't. Well, I can do the full replay, can't I guess. But I don't want to do a full review. I don't do it on the channel. I do it out. We're just doing this for your benefit. Whatever happens, happens. Daz isn't here to defend himself, so at this point in time, it's a bit one-sided. Yeah, he's shot through wide. He's sideways, and he's then he's corrected. As it stands, I'm siding on the 50-50. You probably braked a little bit late. You were making the apex. I think you had the right to go for it. He's cut across, anticipating he's got room. There's been contact. It's only been slight. It's only been a small amount. But the contact was there. So, yeah. It's...
If you look at it from Daz's car again, Jim, it looks from Daz's car like he starts to lose the back end before the contact came.
Yeah, and this is a conversation I was going to have. Mikey's just said it looks like he started to lose the car before the contact. Yeah, it's not about...
If you look, the back end starts to go and then it goes further.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the mindset. Yeah, there's two conversations going on. There's...
Yeah.
It's never about being dirty. That's 100% right. At this point, you've got to consider that two guys are racing. They're aiming to hit an apex, which is a spot about 2 foot square on a corner. Both guys are going for it. Both guys are looking at it. If the only thing Daz did wrong was to turn in a bit early and close the door, Dorian, the only thing he potentially did wrong was come down the inside, but I don't think it was late. So we could get into all sorts of arguments about who's right, who's wrong. They were both going for the same corner. Now, whether or not anything happened, both players lost out because of it. Both racers lost out. So Dorian lost out because he gave up the position respectfully, which is 100% what you should do. And Daz lost out, whether it was through eagerness or not, but he lost to the track on the right hand side. At that point, there's no action to take. The only thing is that both drivers can learn from it. I can't, from an FIA standpoint, which is Lee's position tonight, I don't think you would penalise either driver for that. It's a racing incident, as Wilkie's just said, by two drivers going for the same corner. What would you do next time you were put in that position? Would you go for the overtake again and assume or expect the other driver to leave you the room? Good question. Yeah, I think it's a racing incident, but I think there is an aspect for both drivers to learn from. And I'm not saying that because it's a 50-50 thing. I didn't put myself in that. I did twice. I did exactly the same thing as Dorian did. Twice I did exactly that. Both times the driver I was up against left room. And I'm not knocking any driver. I'm just saying those two the same driver left, knew I was going to take that corner. So, yeah, racing incident from me. I think there is something to learn from it. Sorry, Mikey.
I had a virtually identical moment with Dutch to what Dorian had.
What, you were making the pass?
Yeah, well, it wasn't that I was making the pass. I'd broken my normal place, noticed that he'd broke earlier, so I pulled over to the left.
Yeah.
So that I didn't hit him. I thought I'd braked enough, and he come across, and I ever so slightly bought that same corner that Dorian did.
Yeah.
But the issue I had JB up my chuff as well.
Yeah.
So I was trying not to block the track for JB.
Yeah, I had that problem tonight. I
tried to wait to let Dutch go.
Yeah.
But he completely spun, and I had JB come right up my chuff, and I'd had JB plough into me if I didn't go.
Yeah, understood. I had the same problem with JB. So what Mikey's just said is he was having the same sort of similar incident with Dutch, chasing him up to the corner, get on the inside, but JB was behind him. There was an extra pressure. What can you do in that point? You're the only car in front, so you've just got to do what you need to do. JB can sort himself out. But I had exactly the same situation coming up to the last 3 laps. Maybe the last 5 laps of the race. I come round turn 1 and Chippy and Triple come out of the pit in front of me. JB is absolutely flying. I'm on softs, not going as quick as I should be, because I know I'm not going to get past these two guys at the chicane. JB comes round the back as we go round the chicane, and he has to make a choice. He's caught us so quickly, he's had to make the choice to either hit me or spin off, and I don't think that was his choice to spin off. He stamped on the brakes to avoid me and spun off. So yeah, I think the £5,000 fine is probably fair to both drivers, to be honest. They'll learn, won't they? Yeah, that's what this league's about. Lee's just said it's a high speed corner in terms of coming up to it. Mistakes do happen, but here's the thing, this league is all about learning. It's about having a place to race, compete with each other, and try and take that to the track in another environment so you learn more from it. I appreciate people take it very close to heart and get serious about it, but the reality is there were no prizes today. There's no prizes in 6 weeks' time. It's all about enjoying the racing, learning from it, and make something of it. And I'm not preaching. All I'm saying is that racing in this channel should be about learning, developing, and becoming a better driver. And you can do that purely by racing with people with the right attitude. And 100% of the time, I know every single racer that we race with comes with that in mind. It's just there is that red race mist that happens occasionally, and people let it slip. So sometimes you're going to take a risk. I think I'm quite good at choosing the risk. I don't talk about that actually much, but I do work on the percentage game. If I've got the opportunity to pressure somebody and force them into a mistake rather than making the overtake, then the idea is to let them make the mistake. I can pressure the mistake, but ultimately it is what it is. Power went off. I'm not repeating all that, Dorian. I'm not. No. However, it is past the midnight, so it is a weeknight, and I've got to go. If this was Jim and me, I would have definitely sent him to the Shadow Realm. Well, there you go, and that's a great way to end the night. Fantastic racing, folks. I really enjoyed that one. That was a win that came out of nowhere, and appreciate Big Popper had a little bit of a, not a meltdown, that's the wrong word, little bit of it, but it was it was a good race all told. So thank you very much, folks. Appreciate your support. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Friday it is.